Hello and welcome to another video of Learn with Mr. Basala. Today we'll be learning about excursion limits. For the vast majority of substance with a TLV TWA, there is not enough toxicological data available to warrant a short-term exposure limit (STEL). Nevertheless, excursion above the TLV TWA should be controlled even where the 8-hour TLV TWA is within recommended limits. Earlier edition of the TLV's list included such limits whose value depended on the TLV TWAs of the substance in question. While no rigorous rationale was provided for these particular values, the basic concept was intuitive. In a well-controlled process, exposure excursion should be held with some reasonable limits. Unfortunately, either toxicological nor toxicology nor collective industrial hygiene experience provides a solid base for qualifying what those limits should be. The approach here is that the maximum recommendation excursion should be related to variability generally observed in actual industrial process. In reviewing large number of industrial hygiene survey, it is found that short-term exposure measurements were generally log normally distributed with geometric standard deviation deviation mostly in the range of 1.5 to 2. While a complete discussion of the theory and properties of the log normal distribution is beyond the scope of this section, a brief description of some important terms is presented. The measure of central tendency in a log normal description is the antilog of the mean logarithm of the sample values. The distribution is skewed and the geometric mean is always smaller than the arithmetic mean by an amount which depends on the geometric standard deviation. In the log normal distribution, the geometric standard deviation is antilog of the standard deviation of sample value logarithmic. If a process displays a variability greater than this, it is not under good control and efforts should be made to restore control. This concept is the basis for the following excursion limit recommendation, which apply to those TLV TWAs that do not have STELs. Excursion in worker exposure levels may exceed 3 times the TLV TWA for no more than a total of 30 minutes during a workday, and under no circumstances should they exceed 5 times the TLV TWA is provided that the TLV TWA is not exceeded. The approach is a considerable simplification of the ideas of the log normal concentration distribution, but is considered more convenient to use by the practicing industrial hygienist. If exposure excursions are maintained with the recommended limits, the geometric standard deviation of the concentration measurement will be near 2.0 and the goal of the recommendation will be accomplished. When the toxicological data for a specific substance are available to establish an STEL, the value takes precedence over the excursion limit regardless of whether it is more or less stringent. Okay, I don't know what was that, but yeah, it is we have to go through it, because if you are not able to get it right now, but we can come back later and again revise this so that we will know small bit of it. So one page at a time. Okay, so let's hope we will get something tomorrow. So by saying that, let's continue. Let's stop this